Sure, you could head straight to a dealership and pick up a Teardrop trailer from one of the big-name brands, or you could go a different route and build a connection with a small, hands-on crew that's all about doing things their own way. That crew is Cedar Ridge Campers, and the Vega Lite is the trailer that really shows what they're capable of. Cedar Ridge Campers might not be a household name yet, and that's fair. They've only been around for a few years and have built a relatively small following so far. But honestly, just surviving in a market dominated by long-established brands is impressive on its own. Dig a little deeper, and it becomes clear why they're gaining traction, with the Vega Lite acting as a solid introduction to their approach. The Vega Lite is offered in 3 different layouts: HT, AT, and XT, with each one stepping things up in terms of capability. The HT, or Highway Terrain version, is the most budget-friendly option, starting around $24,000. At the top end sits the XT, short for Extreme Terrain, which starts closer to $29,000 and is built for more demanding adventures. The XT comes properly equipped for that role, featuring a Timbren 3500 HD axle-less suspension, 17-inch aluminum wheels, and a very healthy 18 inches of ground clearance. It's also the heaviest of the 3 versions, tipping the scales at about 1,600 pounds dry. While Cedar Ridge doesn't publish a maximum weight rating, the suspension setup gives you a good idea of what it can handle. If you're planning to go off-road, leaving some unused capacity is just smart, giving the suspension room to deal with uneven terrain and shifting loads. For towing, Cedar Ridge recommends a vehicle rated for at least 2,000 pounds for the XT. If you want something lighter and easier to pull, the HT version comes in at just 1,200 pounds dry and can be towed by vehicles like Jeeps, Subarus, Ford Rangers, Toyota Tacomas, and plenty of other SUVs and crossovers. One of the standout features of the Vega Lite is its construction. Even though it looks like there's wood inside, there actually isn't any. The shell is built from composite materials with fiberglass and sealed using a structural, high-pressure coating. Inside, what appears to be wood is really HDPE, laminates, and soft-touch marine vinyl. The goal here is long-term durability, and Cedar Ridge is confident this is a camper you can enjoy for many years, as long as you stay on top of routine maintenance. All of that sits on a galvanized steel chassis, giving the Vega Lite a tough backbone that's designed to stand up to weather, rough roads, and repeated use. It's a reassuring setup, especially if you like wandering a bit farther from pavement. Around the back, you'll find the galley, keeping with classic Teardrop camper tradition. It's fairly minimal in its standard form, so adding options is the way to go if you want a more complete kitchen experience. With the right setup, it's easy to picture yourself cooking a meal back there while taking in a mountain view, a quiet valley, or the ocean stretching out in front of you. Many Vega Lite builds are also geared toward off-grid use. Cedar Ridge offers solar options up to 100 watts, and you can add as much as 320 amp-hours of battery capacity. If you're aiming for a bigger solar setup, you may need to look beyond the factory options. But even this configuration is more than enough for comfortable weekend escapes. Inside, the Vega Lite feels exactly how a good Teardrop should. A modular mattress handles sleeping, relaxing, or even a bit of laptop time. There's storage cabinetry for your gear, fans to keep air circulating, and a skylight overhead so you can fall asleep under the stars. So what does all this cost once you start adding options? According to Cedar Ridge, an average XT build comes in around $34,350, while a fully loaded version can climb close to $46,000. Whether that feels worth it really depends on how much you value durability, off-road capability, and a more personalized build. If you want to check one out before committing, Cedar Ridge still has campers roaming around the US with influencers, and the team continues to show up at trade shows and events throughout 2026. If you get the chance to step inside one in person, it's definitely worth taking a look. Enjoy the journey out there.